Zonia up top. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Saric.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Good on the second free throw. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. T kicks to Towns. He dishes it to Covington. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The pass to Towns and stolen by Jordan. Here's Knox. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Knox has got 4 this quarter. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. He kicks it to Towns. Over Jordan. No good with the elbow jumper. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello! You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here at this beautiful table. This is a beautiful table.
What is this, oak?
It is. It's, I think it's teak.
Oh, teak.
There's Shaq. There's Kenny.
Polished oak.
Teak. It's
Polished
very nice. It's very nice.
You mean antique?
No, it's just teak.
Teak.
I have an antique.
New York was looking great right away. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game triggered a 12-2 run to start things off. After a solid quarter of play, they held a 10-point lead. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they can control those things, they'll be okay, Ernie.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening. Welcome back, everyone, to the Twin Cities. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Knicks leading by 15. Teague is at the point with Wiggins at the 2. Towns is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Fans can see what a team is doing on the court, but they can't see behind the scenes. Clark, in your experience, what are some of the hallmarks of a team with great locker room chemistry?
Yeah, it varies from team to team. You got various personalities, but I think the one common theme is really a respect for each other and a willingness to sacrifice for each other. That creates an atmosphere for people to be their best. The teams that have good chemistry, there may be friction, there may be drama, but underneath any of that is a real respect for each other and a commitment to sacrificing for each other.
And here's Wiggins following Emmanuel Moutier's three. Wiggins, that's good from 17 feet away. Wiggins has got his first points of the game.
The main area of emphasis for Wiggins moving forward has to keep knocking it down from the mid-range.
Here's Knox. No good there. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Teague left side. Towns high post. Feeds to Saric. And that one drops for him. Saric has got his second basket of the game.
Saric knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, the 2016 Rookie of the Year, Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. KAT, only the fifth player to win that award unanimously. And by the way, in year 2, he set the Timberwolves franchise record for scoring in a season.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. 90 seconds now into the second half. And you talk about Towns' sophomore year. He became the first player, Clark, in NBA history to record 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 100 three-pointers in a single season.
Wow, that is impressive, boy. But his shooting ability, for his size, remarkable. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me before his career is done, Kevin, if he joins Dirk Nowitzki as the only 7-footers in the 50-40-90 club. 50% two-point field goals, 40% or better from 3, and 90% from the line.
Okogie. It's rebounded by New York. They led the game at one point by 20.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Good on the shot.
You got to get a body on Gibson, because if you don't, he's relentless in attacking the offensive glass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A floater. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got 6.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Towns. With 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good on the way in.
You know, for a guy with Towns' size, I mean, to have this level of body control, it's no wonder the contact didn't bother the shot.
And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Timberwolves trail by 14, and New York looking at who they've got. Hazonia out there with Thomas. Then there's Allen. Then it's Moutier, and it's Cornette in at the center filling out the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
2 shots.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. And you think about the game of Karl Anthony Towns, the versatility, Clark. The versatility just leaps out at you.
Well, he's a man of his times, Kevin, when you talk about his game. I mean, that's where the game is now. And that's always been his ambition, to be as complete a player as possible. And at his size, he shoots it deep. He can post you up. And as he gets better as a passer, he's going to be harder to guard.
And Towns drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.